We get a lot of different comments on the Clean My Space channel. A lot of them are about cleaning, some of them are about my personal life, some are about Chad, and some are just wonky. Anyway, we figured in this video it would be fun if I took a look at some of your questions and answered them, not necessarily cleaning, although a couple of them are, but some of them are pretty interesting. So stick around, I'm gonna answer some of your questions. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel and give this video a thumbs up if you want to have your burning question answered. Our first question comes from Dee Harrell. I hope I pronounced your name right. What should you use to clean the outside of your car? So you guys know I love making my own products as much as the next guy, and the next guy over here, he's sitting right on the couch, is Chad. And Chad actually tried using dish soap and water to clean the exterior of his car, and he just ended up with a lot of streaks. So we did a lot of research about this, and we learned, first of all, car paint is very delicate, and there's a lot of stuff that comes onto your car, dead bugs, bird poop, dirt, that kind of stuff. There are specific products that are designed to clean your car. So you know, I will tell you when to make your own products, but I'll also tell you when you should buy the specialty stuff. And in this case, I really recommend that you buy specialty car care products. They will work better, you're gonna get better results, they're gonna take better care of your car's exterior. So just go to your local big box store and find a brand that you like and that works for you. Here's one from Miss America 94. I know what country she's from. How do you clean a house after you or your family gets the flu or a cold? Great question. First of all, we have a video on this, so I will link that for you down below. We did it a while back and the intro is really funny, so I definitely recommend that you watch it. Now remember, if you are sick in your own home with a cold or flu, I'm not talking about other illnesses here. We are specifically talking about cold and flu. If you live by yourself, you will not reinfect yourself, so do your regular cleaning and that will be sufficient. But if you live with others, you can definitely pass it on to other family members. So the most important things to remember are to disinfect your points of contact. So to disinfect, you want to use something like a disinfectant. You can make your own, equal parts water and rubbing alcohol. You also want to make sure that you're laundering any of the sweaty clothes that you wore while you were sick. Any blankets or bedding that you used while you were sick, you can launder that as well. Just make sure you follow care label instructions. And any other items that you touched frequently, kettles, stuff in your kitchen if you had an appetite, anything like that. You just want to make sure you've given that a wipe down with a disinfectant. Now, some people will say clean your toothbrush. Again, you can't reinfect yourself. The other thing I want to tell you is your bathroom in your kitchen is probably where the majority of bacteria will live. So you want to focus on those areas specifically in your cleaning. I hope that helps clarify things for you, and I hope you don't get sick. Alyssa Brown-Carleton asks a question that I'm very glad to answer. She says, is there any DIY cleaner for laminate flooring? Yeah, it's in here in chapter 2. It's equal parts rubbing alcohol, white vinegar, and water. You put it in a spray bottle, you spray it on the floor, use a flathead mop, and you wipe it. But seriously, the book is full of great recipes. So if you don't have it already, you can pick it up. We'll link it for you down below. Here's a question from Juan Rios, who says, hi, I love your videos and all the tips are amazing, but you didn't mention what to clean kitchen cabinets with. Simple. So normally you can just use the all-purpose cleaner that we always talk about, water and a little bit of dish soap. However, kitchen cabinets can get greasy, and in that case, we've had the best results using an enzyme cleaner like Back Out. In fact, Lucas had really greasy cabinets when he moved into his condo, and he tried everything, so we gave him a bottle of Back Out, and he had the best results with those, and he has those super dark cabinets. So Juan, I hope that helps you. This one comes from Raeymaekers, I think. Or Joke, like poke bowl? Joke? I don't know. I hope I said it right. Just a quick question. Do you use distilled water for DIY cleaners, or do they work as good with regular tap water? Let me explain the difference between using regular water and distilled water. So if you live in an area with a lot of hard water, minerals in your water, that kind of stuff, you might want to use distilled water because those minerals can leave residue behind. Where this becomes really problematic is when you're steaming or ironing, because all of the steam will evaporate and you're gonna get left with that white crustiness, and that is really annoying and difficult to deal with. That's why distilled water is often recommended in use for things like humidifiers and steamers and irons. But for your regular cleaning recipes, you don't really need to use distilled water. Here's a question from Marielle Forest, who says, I have your Maker's cloths. Excellent. And I have a question. Do I need to wet them with water before applying a cleaning product? So a lot of people who have the cloths, first of all, on our website, makersclean.com, we have all the usage and care instructions, so you can visit that and learn more about it. But to answer your specific question, I prefer when I'm doing general cleaning to just spray the surface or the cloth with a little bit of product. And if I'm doing a very dirty or large surface, perhaps I will wet the entire cloth, but I actually find they perform better when they're dampened with just a little bit of product or completely dry for buffing. Miro queries, just me or does Chad look extra good in this video? Let's see. Who does that? That does not make you look good. That was awkward. Chad's a really good looking guy. I met him online. The first thing I saw was, aside from his weird screen name, which was not attractive, was his picture, which was attractive. So they say not to judge a book by its cover. I did. And for the past 11 years, he has still managed to look great. And even at age 41, I actually think he gets better with age. So yeah, he does look good in videos. Wolf's SF 2012 says, I thought you said 7 bathrooms. Pfft, girl, I couldn't imagine cleaning 7 bathrooms. Okay, neither could I. Actually, I could, I have. Then again, if one has 7 bathrooms, they ain't the ones cleaning them. I think it's great that you both have one. When I started Clean My Space Services back in 2006, I did a lot of cleaning and we cleaned some pretty big houses, some of which had 7 or more bathrooms. So I know what that's like, and it is a lot of work. And I think you are right. If you have 7 bathrooms, you are not cleaning them yourself. Chad and I credit having our own bathrooms to a successful marriage. So that's actually been really important to us. And when the baby comes, I'm pretty sure the baby and Chad will be sharing a bathroom. Burton Family says, are you wearing invisible braces? Well, I am not currently wearing them. I can put them in for you. I am wearing invisible braces. Those are my bottom ones. They're in a gross paper towel right now. And they're my top ones, but don't show my ortho how I just put them in. That is totally the wrong way. So I do wear Invisaligns. If you see me up close, you'll notice I have little bumps on my teeth. I had braces when I was 13, and then my teeth started shifting, and my dentist said you really need to get that taken care of. And that happened because my little retainer wire fell out and I never replaced it. So for those of you who do have retainer wires, don't waste your parents' money that they spent years ago getting you braces. Put that retainer back in, or else you're gonna have to be like me and get braces again. So I should have these on for another 6 months or so. I try not to wear them, of course, when we're filming. You can tell it does affect my speech a little bit. I do wear it pretty much every other time, aside from when I'm eating. They've actually been pretty effective, and when I clean them, of course, guys, I sprinkle a little bit of baking soda in there to help reduce odors and to make them nice and shiny. So yes, Invisaligns for the win. Rebecca Vaughn says, what do you shoot these vlog videos on? And I think she's referring to our most recent one. You should totally see it if you haven't. It was our trip to New York City, where I was wearing my Invisaligns. It seems too smooth for a phone, and most DSLRs won't focus that close. Rebecca, you are right. We used neither a phone nor one of our standard filming cameras that I am being filmed on right now, which is an EOS 5D Mark III, I believe. We used, thank you. You can come in, they think you're good looking, come on in. Chad, everyone, Chad. You might need to crouch down so you're in frame. A Canon G7X. It's a great camera for people who like to vlog, or if you don't want to schlep a whole big old camera with you, and we will put a link to it. Oh, and it's got a flip up screen like that, which is really handy. We will put a link for it down below for you. Jacqueline asks, and actually guys, I get asked this question a lot, so I'm really glad that this one's in the list here. How do you hate cleaning but literally make a living out of it? That takes skill. Let me answer this question for you. I saw an opportunity 11 years ago for cleaning services in Toronto because I knew it was hard to find a good quality and reliable and consistent and trustworthy service. So I saw an opportunity. Now, unfortunately for me, the opportunity wasn't something that I hated, but I also knew in my heart of hearts that the opportunity was more important than my feelings. So I went after it with gusto. I applied myself to it. I built up a business, and I'm more excited about the business and the potential of the business. Plus, I love making these videos and all the fun things that I get to do with this company and the microfiber cloths. So cleaning was just this one small part of a much bigger picture for me. And when I wake up each morning, I know that I'm helping people. I'm helping you guys with these videos, and I get to go on TV and design cleaning cloths. Like, that stuff is fun. That's what I really love. So the way that I made something out of something I hated was I started to see the good in it. I started to see the benefits, and I was able to put the negative stuff and my negative attitude aside and really focus on the healthy stuff and what I wanted to grow. So I hope that answers your question. And actually, that leads me to this week's comment question, and I would love to read your responses down below. If you could start your own business and do absolutely anything, whether it's something you love or, like me, it's something that you hate, what would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, why don't you come in? Everyone likes seeing your pretty face. You can help me finish this one up. All right, guys, here are a couple of other videos we think you're going to love. And if you want to learn more about Clean My Space, you can visit cleanmyspace.com. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.